Hey YouTube, Peterbilt Knife Guy. And what is this? We're not talking about this today. We're talking about the Prather War Bowie.
It is easy to hold on to because it swells so much.
That is right. This is the Prather War Bowie that I've already done a couple videos on, and mainly because once I received it, it was bent and I sent it back to Amazon. They sent me a new one. This one happens to be in good condition. Both those videos are up already. But one of my subscribers, put them in here, has been very adamant about me doing a follow-up video on this. And I've been asking him, hey, what do you want to see? And he kind of wants to see a use, or, you know, like my long-term, maybe not long-term, but my, you know, hey, I've had it for a little while, impressions on it. And I gotta say, doing this video for him, but I haven't used it yet. It's been, you know, it's first world knife problems. I just have too many knives to do videos on at the moment, and it's a great thing, but it's also a bad thing because I lose track of using things also. Some people have basically said, oh, you don't use your knives, you're just a collector. Well, you know, I'm a collector, I use them. You know, I only have two hands and 24 hours in a day, and it's very hard to use every knife to its full potential always. But that being said, I did start my fire earlier in my wood stove, and I used this to try to do feather sticks, and I'm gonna tell you right now, it sucks. But it's also not a bushcraft knife. It's not something you would really want to use as a camp knife. This thing is designed for stabbing, and stabbing it does. This tip right here is so piercy that yeah, it's brutal. So I mean, combat knife, yes. Camp knife, yeah, you wouldn't want to use it if you didn't have to. The handle is not that ergonomic at all. I thought I would like it more than I did. I really don't. It's just not comfortable. Even, I don't even know if I had gloves on if you'd even make it comfortable. Cool knife, but just one of those things, you know? It's cool guy shit is all it is. Will it knife? Will it cut? Yes. Will it chop? Yes, I've already chopped in another video. The one good thing about it is it does have a very nice fat hand swell back here to where you can get on it, and it's like holding onto a ball. It's not going to go nowhere, especially if you throw a lanyard on here. The sheath was terrible, and that's another update we're going to give on it. I did order a sheath from what is this? Red Hills Sheaths. They are on I ordered it off of Amazon, but it was from Red Hills Sheaths. You know, nice sheath. They had different options. They had like this is just the fold over one. They have the one where I can't even think of it right now, but where it's got the freaking these rivets up both sides like the pancake, and this is like a taco sheath. You get to order it with different attachments. I chose this thing. It is a man, I don't even know who makes this. Made in the USA. Blade Tech. A Blade Tech carry with confidence, or carry confidently, whatever. Made in the USA. It bolts on right there. And one cool thing I learned about it though is it is a directional button. So I was worried about that. If you carry it like this, is it gonna come off? It won't. This is directional. You can only, little dent right here, you can only pull it off from up top. Kind of cool. So yeah, I thought that was cool because it isn't gonna go nowhere. You could flip it upside down too if you wanted to carry it deeper. I don't know. I just never had one of these. I figured I would try it on this sheath. I did put a little ferro rod on here, and I don't know why. I was just messing around, just trying things out. The sheath is decent. It's very tight, no rattle. The problem is this sheath was $70 freaking for a piece of fold over with a little doodad on here. And the sad thing is you need this. You can't. The top sheath that this came with was absolutely terrible. It just held back the knife, you know. And if you were going to use this knife for any kind of circumstance, you would have to get a Kydex, and this one happened to be $70 freaking extra. So, you know, this whole package to me was what, like 230 bucks. Yeah, that's just too much for this knife in this configuration that I don't love it. I really don't. I know I showed this knife, the Tops Operator 7 and the Tops Longhorn Bowie together, and like I said, when I was looking at all three of these knives, I ended up going with the Longhorn because it just was the best one. This one and the Operator 7 are kind of both a very military-ish, you know, kind of cool guy stuff knife. Not something you really want to use every day. Not saying you couldn't use them every day, but something I personally wouldn't use every day. It just doesn't function well-roundedly like I want it to. But that being said, it's still a cool knife. It's still a quality knife. I don't see no problem. I mean, if you're looking at one, I would say absolutely get one. You know, your mileage may vary. This just happens to be my opinion on it. But I will be using it more in the future. When I get out camping and whatnot, I'm going to bring it with me. Like I said, it's stabby. It doesn't feather stick for crap. It chops decently. There's hot spots right here. When I was trying to feather stick, my finger hurt on that thing. It pressed in too much. And trying to go back here was just not that comfortable, because my hand wanted to, when you're feather sticking, you're pushing like this, and my hand just wanted to push into that. It just wasn't that comfortable. But yeah, so the Prather War Bowie, what do I say? Buy it if you want it, but if it was up to me, there is definitely money better spent other places. But yeah, like for this is a new edition that we're going to talk about. I've already done one video on it, but with a little bit of upgrades. I paid the same for this, probably less, by $10 than I did for this, and in my opinion, this is a far superior knife. But anyways, I'm going to leave it at that. That's all I got for you today. Thanks for watching.